Okay, in this lesson we're going to be taking what we learned from the country third and applying it to blues playing. Okay, so let me give you an idea what this lesson is going to sound like. Okay, it's not really a song or anything. It's just kind of an exercise to get you used to playing this pattern right here, because I use it all the time when I... So it's used all the time. So let's really get into this lesson and practice this quite a bit. But we're going to take right hand here and get in a C chord position, okay? So thumb on C. Now remember on the country third we went like that. Well, all we're going to do is change the D to a D sharp, okay, with that pointer finger. So instead of the pointer finger being on a D, it's going to be on a D sharp. So G and D sharp together. G, of course, with the pinky. And we're going to flip that D sharp quickly to E while continuing to hold that G pinky. So, like that. You might have to start slow and then work your way up. You just want to flip it. And then we're going to go to a C on the thumb. Okay? So, I want you to do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Each box is 3 times. Left hand, look what I have written here. C5, a C fifth. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down to low C down here. Here's middle C. Here's the next C. Here's the C we want with the pinky. I want you to play a fifth with it, not an octave, a fifth. So play a G, because G is 5 notes away. C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C and G together. And play it 1 time. But we're going to play the right hand 3 times. So 1, 2, 3 is the first box. Again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is really good practice for this. Alright, now we're going to go to an F chord. So move your right hand to the right to an F chord position, F, A, C. We have C on the pinky, G sharp instead of G on the pointer. So G sharp, this black key in the middle of 3 blacks. And then we're going to flip it quickly to the A on the middle finger. Okay? While continuing to hold that C on the pinky. And the weight of your hand should be on the pinky and on that middle finger. That pointer finger just kind of flips and it's gone. So keep the weight of your hand on the pinky and the middle finger. Okay, and left hand's going to move to the right up to an F5 chord. So F on the bottom and a C on the thumb there. So that's an F5. F's the name of the chord and we have a fifth with it, a C. So F and C, and right hand's going to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This box again. 1, 2, 3. Now, the next 2 boxes are the same as the very first chord. So I'm not going to go through it again. I'm just going to play them. Here's this box. 1, 2, 3. Next box. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now this chord is a G chord. And notice we only have 3 different chords. We use a C and an F and a G. But 1 chord, because we are in the key of C. And you may say, well, what about all those sharps? Well, those are what's called blues notes. And it's a different scale than a major scale. So, but just trust me, we're in the key of C, C chord, F chord, G chord, the 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5 chord. And in blues, you'll pretty much just use those 3. Of course, there are exceptions. So anyway, G chord, move the left hand up to the right to a G fifth, so G on the pinky, and fifth would make that a D. So G and D together on the left. Right hand, move up to a G chord position, so G, B, D. What we're going to do is, instead of doing A, we're going to do an A sharp. So this black key here on the right side of 3 blacks with the pointer finger, while the pinky's doing a D above that. Quickly flip it to the B. Okay? Do it 3 times while the left hand holds that G5. 1, 2, 3. Now this chord we already did right here. So let's just play it. It's the F5. 1, 2, 3. And then we go back to the C chord that we began with. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I guess the C could have a 5 as well. Alright, one more time through. 1, 3rd box, 4th, Okay, that's really important if if you want to play blues. So, and this is kind of a major blues lick that we will expand on in the future.